Hey everybody, this is Leslie and you're watching Midlife and Nailing It. If you could please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, that would really help my channel out and I would appreciate it so very much. Today I have for you an Empties video. I am participating in a collab. The hosts are Elsa the Bargain Hunter and Kathy's Favorite Things. I'll be sure to put a link to their channels in my description box below, as well as a link to the playlist for all the collaborators. Okay, let's get started. Okay guys, so I am super excited to participate in this collab. I love watching Empties videos. I don't know why, but I do. And so I just had to do this collab. Not too long ago, I actually did an Empties video. I'm going to go ahead and put that in my description box below in case you're interested in that kind of thing. And today I'm going to talk about cleaning supply. So I went ahead and I've been collecting empties so I could do videos like this. And since I didn't really, I touched on it a little bit, but I didn't really focus on cleaning supply in my last video, I'm going to go ahead and do that today. So if you're new to my channel, you probably don't know that I get eczema super easy and I have very, very, very sensitive skin. And so I've talked about before in numerous videos different things that work for me on my skin, that kind of my tried and trues. But I think some people don't realize that you actually have to be careful when you have skin sensitivity and you get eczema really easily, that you have to be careful with the products that you use. So over the years, I have come up with products that I can use. The list is very, very short, unfortunately, and some of these things are classic items that have been used for years. So let me start off with my dish soap. So the dish soap that I use is Dawn. I don't waver, and I can use any Dawn dish soap product. I like the ones that have the extra in there for the hands, but that's not necessary. I can use any Dawn product. I don't have any kind of reaction to this, so this is definitely my tried and true. And you guys, look, I ran out. Do you guys ever, you run out and you don't have a backup and you put water in it and kind of shake it, like living on a prayer that you'll get enough dish soap for what you need to do? That's what I did here. So the next thing that I use for all kinds of surfaces and is definitely a tried and true of mine is actually Windex. This does not bother my skin at all, so I don't waver. I use this for a lot of things. This is probably my number one thing I grab to clean with. Yeah, so, and I've used it for years, and this just doesn't bother my skin. So I highly recommend good old-fashioned Windex. So moving right along to the newest product that I use. You see so many videos about the Mrs. Meyer's line and products. And I thought, you know what, even though I really don't waver because I know the things that work for me, I might give it a whirl because it seems to be better for the environment, and things that are better for the environment a lot of times are better for my skin. The thing that I like the most from Mrs. Meyer's is the multi-surface cleaner, and they come in all kinds of scents. This one happens to be lemon, and I always love the scent of lemon. It makes me feel like things are clean. But yeah, I've tried other scents like that acorn spice one they had in the fall. Oh, that one's fabulous. So they change them out every season. I think they have some that they always bring back, and I don't know how much they play with it because this is my first year using it. I love, love, love Mrs. Meyer's multi-surface everyday clean. I highly recommend this, and it smells so good. So this next item is a newer item that I use, and it's 7th generation dishwasher detergent, and it comes in like a pod. I know you guys have all seen them. I am trying to make better choices when it comes to our earth. I am not perfect by any means. Like, I'm not wanting to be called out about the other things that I do or anything like that. I've made several big changes though, and this is one of them. I only use this for my dishes now for the dishwasher. It works wonderfully. I have no complaints. I really, really like this product, and I wouldn't use it. Just because this is good for the environment, if it doesn't work, it's pointless, right? So I'm here to say that this actually works. Another change that I made in the last year here is my detergent. Not the brand, because I've always used Tide detergent simply because it doesn't bother my hands when every other detergent does. You wouldn't think grabbing clothes out of a washing machine and putting them in the dryer would mess with your skin, but yeah, for those of us who have sensitive skin, it can totally jack your world up with your hands. So Tide works for me. So I went ahead and tried this Tide Pods Free and Gentle, and I like them just as well. I feel like they work just as well washing the clothes, and I do not mind the change that I made whatsoever. I really like this new formulated Tide. And so having said that, I did switch over to the Free and Gentle bounce sheets. Now these do not bother my skin whatsoever. There are some sheets out there that do bother my skin if I switch from bounce. Bounce for some reason doesn't bother my skin. A lot of other products do. They're okay. They don't bother my skin, that much is true, but I feel like the regular bounce sheets work better for my clothing. Having said that, I'm thinking about getting those wool balls and trying those in the dryer. If anyone's tried those, let me know in the comments what you thought of them, because I'm almost there, gonna give them a whirl. But yeah, I wasn't as impressed with the job. Some of our clothes are still pretty staticky when we use these. So like I said, even though it may be better for my skin, it may be better for the environment, I need the product to work. So my last tried and true, guys, is Pine Sol. Good old-fashioned Pine Sol. And I use this for my floors and for my waste paper baskets. If you put a little bit of this with super hot water in your waste paper baskets and let it sit for like 30 minutes, like it just, you pour it out and it's completely clean. I mean, you might want to wipe it down a little bit, but this stuff is awesome. It doesn't bother my hands. It might if I used it every day. I can tell that it might if I was like scrubbing my floors with my hands every day. And we all know once in a while you have to give your floor a good, you know, super clean with your hands to get all the nooks and crannies. But the day-to-day product that I use, I am going to show you, even though it's not technically an empty, because before I did this, I actually used Swifters, and I love Swifters. They're amazing, right? Like, how awesome are Swifters? But they're super, like, wasteful with the pads and this, like, it's wasteful, right? And so I accidentally found this product, and I found it at Dollar General, and I'm going to show it to you because it's what I use with the Pine Sol, and I'm going to go ahead and include it in this video. So the product that I use that goes along is this mop. It's just your run-of-the-mill kind of mop, right? And it's set up like similarly to the Swifter, right? The difference being you don't have to keep buying that special cleaner that you pour in. You use a few drops of the Pine Sol or whatever cleaner you want to use. This screws off, and you just add a little bit, and then you fill the rest up with water, turn it upside down, and it pops right back in, right? So this takes the place of the Swifter cleaner, and it is a lot more inexpensive, but it lasts a super long time because it only takes a little tiny bit. And so it's shaped similarly to the Swifter. See how it moves around? So your pad on here like peels right off. How cool is that? And then you can wash it in your washing machine. And so what I always do is make sure that I have some backups. So yeah, this is stained, I know, but it is clean. And then you just pop it right back on and you're good to go. Like seriously, you don't have all those pads that you have to buy and you have to throw away after each use. You can totally use these. How awesome is that? I think it was like 10 bucks. And it came with one of the pads, and then I bought a couple packs of these, and I don't know, a couple bucks. So that is my empties video for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.